Hey, welcome back to the show. You're listening to How to Find Your Purpose and Design the Life You Want. I'm Alex.
And I'm Jamie. And today, we're diving into the big one. Like the big one. Finding your purpose.
I feel like we need dramatic music there. But yeah, finding your purpose. It sounds massive, right? Like this mystical, life-altering discovery. But honestly, it's not as elusive as people think.
Totally. It's not about like waking up one day and bam, I'm meant to be a llama farmer.
I mean, if llamas are your calling, go for it. But yeah, purpose isn't something that just magically appears. It's something you uncover piece by piece.
Okay, let's break this down. First off, Alex, when did you first start thinking about your purpose?
Oof. Okay, story time. So when I was in my early 20s, I was just kinda floating, you know? Had a job, paid the bills, but I felt like I was on autopilot. One day, I was talking to this mentor of mine, and she asked, "What do you love so much that you'd do it for free?" And that question hit me like,
A freight train.
exactly. And that's when I realized, oh my gosh, I love helping people figure out their paths. Like, I get this weird joy from helping people connect the dots in their own lives.
And now here you are, doing exactly that on a podcast, no less.
Wild, right? But okay, what about you? When did you start feeling like you found your purpose?
Honestly, after a lot of trial and error, I tried everything. Corporate jobs, freelancing, teaching, even a short-lived attempt at stand-up comedy.
Wait, you did stand-up? Why am I just learning this now?
Because it was bad. But hey, that's the point, right? You try things. See what fits, see what doesn't. And I realized I loved storytelling. Making things make sense for people. So, I leaned into that. And here we are.
Love that. Okay, so for anyone listening right now thinking, okay, cool, but how do I start figuring this out? Let's give them something practical.
Yes, tip number 1. Look at your childhood obsessions. What did you love doing before society told you to be practical?
Yes. Like, were you always doodling, writing, taking apart electronics? That stuff leaves clues.
Exactly. Okay, tip number 2. Ask yourself, what are people always coming to me for?
Ooh, that's a good one. Like, if people constantly ask you for advice on fitness, or decorating, or relationship advice, maybe that's a hint.
Right? Because sometimes our strengths are so natural to us that we don't even see them.
Okay, tip number 3. Pay attention to what excites you. What are the things that make you lose track of time?
Oof, that's a big one. If you find yourself geeking out about something and you don't get bored, lean into that.
Let's add another one. Tip number 4. Experiment without pressure. Try something new without expecting it to be your forever thing.
Yes, you don't have to quit your job and move to Bali to start living with purpose. Just start where you are.
Exactly. Okay, let's talk roadblocks. Because sometimes people feel like they can't go after what they love.
Oof. Yeah, the I'm not good enough voice, that one's loud. Or I don't have time.
Let's be real, no one has time. You make time for what matters. Even 15 minutes a day can add up.
And let's not forget imposter syndrome. Like, who am I to do this?
You're you. That's enough. Everyone starts somewhere.
Yes, and don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20.
Boom. Mic drop.
Okay, final thoughts? What's one thing you'd want people to take away from this episode?
Stop waiting for permission. You don't need a sign from the universe. Just start exploring.
And remember, your purpose isn't hiding from you. It's in the things you already love. Just start paying attention.
So Jamie, let's talk about some personal habits that have helped us stay on track with our purpose. Any daily rituals?
Oh yes, journaling. Writing things down helps me reflect, see patterns, and stay intentional.
Love that. I do something similar, but with voice notes. I record little thoughts throughout the day.
Oh, that's cool. It's like a personal podcast just for yourself. Exactly. And also, surrounding yourself with the right people. Your environment matters. Yes, if you're around negative, uninspired people, it's hard to stay motivated.
So true. All right, listener challenge. This week, try one small thing that excites you. And let us know how it goes.
Yes, we want to hear all about it.
Love that. All right, folks, that's a wrap. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that subscribe button, leave us a review, and share this with a friend who might need a little purpose-finding magic in their life.
And tell us, what's your purpose? Message us, DM us, let's keep the convo going.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep growing, and keep designing the life you love. Bye!